Was good? We're back again for another Poppin' Podcast, and today I'm here with Matthew, aka Matthew. So we're gonna be
it's MVP, but alright.
We're gonna be talking about his first track and his last track that he made, and basically the same thing we did with Strawberry. So let's get into it.
Alright. Yeah, this is the closest thing I'll ever be to a Genius interview. So, okay, the first song, it was actually like, I was still really trying to find myself. Yeah, just throw myself right into that. I was actually like trying to find myself, like trying to find my flow, and like trying to find like a good voice for it. I still haven't found a good voice, but like I have like I found a flow, but then I like didn't have like any form of flow, so like.
All right.
It's like.
So explain why you named your song X Self.
Because the word kill had to be censored because I'm not 18 yet, and it was gonna be called that word yourself because I actually forgot. I'm pretty sure it's because like at that time I had like suicidal tendencies. I'm not saying that I don't have any anymore, but like at that time I was actually like really struggling with stress and stuff. So yeah.
All right. So explain to us your what your first track X Self is about.
It's mainly about like my personal stress, and at that point it was a suicide message. Basically it was like it's at that point in which I was almost like so numb to the point in which I just wanted to feel something, and I was actually almost gonna like resort to cutting and inevitably hang myself.
So I know while we was just listening to his first track, I noticed that he was more like, just like Strawberry, he was more like calm and wasn't really with the flow. He was just like, I'm depressed and I'm doing this. I don't think this is gonna flow. So explain to us why it was like that.
As I said, I really didn't have any flow then. Of course, I'm still in that, I'm sad type thing, but like, you know, I've actually found at least mediocre way to express it in my songs.
So you're telling me that your songs helped you go through your depression just a little bit? Like it helped you express your feelings?
Yes.
Did anybody help you with this, or did it just come to your thought that, let me just express myself with some music?
Actually, I've been wanting to create music ever since I was 8. Mainly, I started off with singing, which, if you can hear from my voice, it did not work out. And then I tried to be a producer. Like, I was going to be a producer, but I started rapping, and I have producing on hold.
Okay, we heard your last track as well, and I noticed that for both of your, most of your songs, they're all with somebody else. Explain to us why most of your songs you have like a team with you. Is it because it's easier, because you have people around you who go through the same thing as you, or is it because it's just this?
Because, well, yeah, it is easier because most of the songs most of the beats and songs that I'm on is like 4 minutes, and about 4 minutes of a song, I will really hit a dead stop really fast. So I really don't have the stamina for a 4-minute song. And there's also something that I've noticed about myself and a lot of like other rappers too. I tend to go like harder. I tend to go like more into the song when I have a feature, or like when I am a feature, other than like when I actually other than like a song alone.
So explain to us how you came from being like a sad, like depressed, like no flow person, like when you were when you did your first rap, to now when you're like so hyped, you have flow, you're like into it, you know? What steps did you go through? How did your time like overcome?
Okay, so in other words, B Drake still flows. find the flow that, like, what I normally would do is find the beat, think of a flow that would actually like conform to the beat itself, like not just the actual tempo, but also to the also to the tone of the melody. Like once I do that, then I actually think of lyrics. And yeah, and the lyrics are actually like now, like most of the lyrics that I do, it's actually references to something else.
So we've heard your first track, your last track, the explanation of your first and your last, but why did you decide to name your last track Cold Blooded?
That was the name of the beat. I think it wasn't actually me who named it. It was Glazy J who did.
Okay, so thank you very much, Matthew, for telling us your life story about rapping through your first and your last. And do you have a rap name like Strawberry, aka Sanjaya?
Yes, it's actually my initials, MVP. In other words, my initials are the best in this planet.
All right. Would you like to give us a sample of your next track or your upcoming track or something you're about to produce? Just a little sample?
Yes, good. Where's my Google Docs? Okay. Yeah, I got murder on my mind. To myself, it's suicide. I do not have the time to make money selling lines. In my block, you got to find thoughts are planted like a vine. My new death, I'm not vine. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna show y'all. You know, I ain't trying to have a full leak.
Okay, so I noticed that while you were rapping, you had like that bop with you too. Where before, when you were like first doing this rap, would you have that bop and you know like moving up and down and stuff?
No, that's actually why my voice is monotone then.
All right, thank you very much, Matthew. And this is the end of the Popping Podcast. So we'll be back next week for another one. Peace
Out
and peace.
is